Good morning, Facebook friends and YouTube followers. It's June 27, 2014, a Friday. It's around 7:10 in the morning in Billerica, Massachusetts. It's going to be another nice sunny day. Lower humidity right now, which is pretty good because beginning next week in this area, we're going to have a change in the weather pattern with being warm and more humid with summertime weather. Some news to report. Andrew Wiggins got picked the first pick of the NBA draft by the Cleveland Cavaliers. The Boston Celtics picked Marcus Smart with the number 6 pick, and they picked James Smith for the number 17 pick. So, and I'm hearing it's a deep NBA draft. There's going to be a lot of impact players who are going to come out of this draft to be maybe stars in the NBA or superstars or maybe even Hall of Famers. That's what they're predicting. We wait and see about that because sometimes drafts, some of the players become bust and some of the players don't become that good, but we'll wait and see what's going to happen. Also, some other news to report that the talk show, The View, that airs on ABC, two of its co-hosts, Sherry Shepard and Jenny McCarthy, will no longer be part of the show, becoming in this fall, and heard rumors that both of them were fired. That's a tough break for both of them, but the show is kind of in a decline now because executive producer and creator Barbara Walters has retired. So I think this show, The View, is on its last legs, and I would not be surprised if it gets canceled by the end of this year. It's too bad because it was kind of a great talk show, but it's kind of fading, in my opinion. Okay? Now on to this next subject at hand. It's about a classic TV game show which had to do with like arcade games. It was called Starcade, and it ran from 1982 through 1984 on Superstation WTBS and syndication. Starcade was the first television video game show, and the contestants, mainly children, played all kinds of arcade video games like Pac-Man, Defender, Popeye, Mario Brothers, and other games. Some of these games were introduced to the world for the first time on Starcade, and the object of Starcade was they would go through a series of rounds playing favorite video games for like the first 2 rounds, 50 seconds each, and they would accumulate points. And after the second round, they would have like whoever got the most points played name the video board for even more prizes. If they got 3 of them right, they got a smaller prize. If they got 4 of them right, they got a bigger prize. And then the third round was the catch-up round for who was ever trailing, and it was only 40 seconds, and whoever got the most points went on to the bonus round to win like a bigger grand prize if they got a certain amount of points within like 30 seconds, which, you know, was maybe a bike or a video arcade game or something like that. And also during Starcade, one of the commercial breaks, they had like video game news. It was pretty good. Starcade was hosted by veteran game show host Jeff Edwards, and he was pretty good at hosting it. He didn't even play video games, but once he hosted a show, he became a video game fan. And, you know, Starcade was a game show kind of ahead of its time, and it should have had a longer run, but you know how sometimes if it was in syndication, plus cable was very new in the 1980s, so they didn't get a following. Reruns of Starcade were on G4 TV from 2002 to 2004, and you could see all the entire series online if you go to Starcade website. I'm very surprised that Starcade was not revived, especially with GSN. It would be cool if they had video game show again on GSN, because I hope GSN has that as a original game show would be pretty cool. And the end of Starcade, Jeff Edwards would always says, "This is Jeff Edwards. I hope all your troubles get zapped." That's a good line. Now, anyway, this is Rich. I'll be back later on in the day with one of these more video blogs, and it's about something about who I think should win the Kirk Gowdy Award for the Pro Basketball Hall of Fame this year. Okay, bye for right now.